In December, New York City detective John McClaine arrives in Los Angeles for a Christmas Eve visit to his estranged wife, Holly Gennaro, at her company's holiday party. McClaine's journey from the airport underscores his nervous anticipation and hints at a fractured marriage. At the shimmering Nakatomi Corporation Christmas party, McClaine awkwardly greets Holly and her co-workers. You sense the tension. He's an outsider in her corporate world. Just then, a group of well-coordinated, heavily armed intruders, led by a charismatic criminal, Hans Gruber, take over the building. They lock down the plaza, seize hostages, and begin their operation. McClaine escapes into the vents. Unarmed, barefoot, and improvising with guns he finds along the way, McClaine starts picking off Gruber's men one by one. Each narrow escape brings tension and a display of his resourcefulness. He writes taunting messages, "Now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho," on a fallen thug's dead body, a grim Christmas joke. Meanwhile, upstairs, Gruber sends his lieutenant to negotiate with the LAPD and the FBI. Outside, Sergeant Al Powell arrives on the scene, taking sniper position across the street. He later becomes McClaine's informal lifeline, guiding him through radio exchanges, lending emotional support, patient wisdom, and a Coke. Powell is initially skeptical, but McClaine's voice on the radio convinces him there's a cop in the building and he's in deep trouble. McClaine continues his guerrilla-style assault, rigging explosions, commandeering weapons, and creating distractions. He also discovers a funny little childhood gift, Holly's corporate ID, giving him hope and resolve. Gruber reveals his plan to steal $640 million in bearer bonds and make it look like an act of terrorism. It's not about ideology, it's pure theft, and he has no qualms about killing hostages or FBI agents to get his loot. In flickering lights and handheld camera angles, McClaine flees, wounded, and calls Holly. Their voices crack with emotion. The tension between them, love, regret, fear, is palpable. Meanwhile, Powell braces for something major, wrestling with his own demons after an earlier shooting. He's determined not to lose another civilian. Armed with scavenged explosives and ammo, McClaine starts setting up clever traps, releasing hostages, luring Gruber's men, and keeping the pressure on the thieves. Holly, trapped and terrified, begins finding courage in her own way. Tensions rise. The authorities suspect terrorism, not theft. FBI agents, led by a brash negotiator, complicate matters, pressuring Powell and ignoring McClaine's warnings. The plaza is locked down tight, and time is slipping fast.